hello, my friends, my tarot lovers. This is Maje, this is your Tarotpolitan community host. And today we are going to look at Trump, Jinping. Trump, USA versus Jinping and China. What is going to happen with the tariffs? Because we have seen Trump is being up, and when he saw that the China response was also up, then he has said that, well, let's leave some time to this to see what happens. So the reading is about that, how Trump feels about the latest China response, Jinping response, and how if Jinping and China feels about the remarks that Trump is being doing and the Trump administration is being doing against China. So let's have a look first with the opening. Okay, my friends, this is look, this is very interesting. Finally, there is going to be some sort of conversation between the two parties, the two nations. So we have here Three of Wands in the past, Four of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So, and the total number here is 14, the Temperance. So I would say that at least in the next couple of weeks, there will be 2 to 3 weeks, there will be conversations between Trump and Jinping. There will be conversation, but the conversations are very quiet and very thin, because I don't think there have been conversations before. With the Three of Wands, obviously, on the Trump side, they were pushing China, and now with the response, I think now Trump is measuring their options because of that response, and because of that, this silence. With the Four of Swords here, the Four of Swords is about that. It's about stillness, stillness and preparation for the next battle. But it's about taking like a peace truce or recharging batteries, or taking like a break. So yes, the silence is there, but no long to come, around July or something, again, the confrontations will start again. I don't think as bad as before, but the confrontations will start again by the summer, I would say. July, something like that, the confrontation for sure are going to start. Now, let's have a look at how Trump feels about Jinping response. First, let's have a look at what Trump makes of China Jinping response. Trump was really hoping for something else, for some sort of a very different response. I would say the opposite of what China did. I think Trump was confident that China, here we have the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Death. So I think Trump was confident that China is going to be like, yes, USA, yes, America, yes. And Trump found this Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is like a punch. It's like hey, I'm here. And the whole tactic is it has to change. It's not another way. It has to change. I think this is a very narrow-minded position from Trump. And the total here is the number 17, and 17 is the star. Things are in the air. Things are for thinking, hopeful about something else. I think Trump didn't expect that China is going to respond like that. And now he's going to have to change everything. And I think that's why, let's give this a bit of time now. And let's see China under Jinping, what they see, how they see. What they make of China is a happy China. China is doing well, with or without America. It is like that. China, with the Eight of Pentacles in the past, they have been working really hard for what they have now. And they have something very good, because it's still growing. China is still economically is still growing, regardless of the tariffs. And China is very happy now that they have seen that Trump has backed up a lot, China is like, good, you know, we are gonna carry on like this. And if we count here, is the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. This is 25. 25 is a very nice combination, and it goes to 7, and 7 is the Chariot. China is ready for war if it's necessary. You know, the philosophy, Chinese people are very philosophical, and they even have the Lao Tzu, that is a treaty on war, and the essence of that book is how to avoid war. And I think China has been very good till now at avoiding war, but China is been working hard, and I don't think they want to lose their stability in economy by going to war. They don't. China is good at what they're doing, signing things, creating things. They are really in advance. And now that Trump has backed up, they see that as something positive for them. Now, let's see the economy with the tariff that, the economy for USA with the tariff that Trump is imposing on China. Okay, we have here a 6 of Cups. What it doesn't seem to be very strategic or very well thought or very well analyzed. The 6 of Cups is good for family, for friends, for emotions, for feelings, but not for the amount of responsibility that these decisions have. And we have a Trump also that he's very disappointed. He knows that the economy is not going well, that this strategy that he had imposing himself is not working out. He is aware of that. It's not like he's saying that he's happy about the economy, that the people have voted for it, blah, 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 blah. I think deep down he knows that this is going wrong. But I also see a Trump that he doesn't bend, he doesn't change a strategy. Even if it doesn't work, he will carry on doing the same thing. So I have a Trump that he's like, I don't have anything to lose, and I don't care. You know, my purpose is this, I'm going to do this. Look, with the King of Wands here is that. I think, and the Ace of Wands here is about that. It's about, I'm gonna carry on imposing my things. But let's say if it's in 90 days or less, Trump carry on with the war on tariffs on China, let's see how China is going to react. Important decisions. They have the 6 here and they have the 7 here. Here we have the Sun, the 8 of Cups, and the Lovers. China definitely doesn't want confrontation, doesn't want war. They want, leave me alone, do your own thing, I do mine, and leave me alone. They just want to carry on doing their own thing. They have really, let's say, established themselves, work for the children. Chinese children today have a better future than they had 20, 30, 50, 60 years ago, for sure. And if Trump keep going, because for them, for Chinese people, it's about having a great market, and that their people are doing well. This is what is important for them. But if Trump keeps going on, they will have to make a strong decision. And let me count the total. 19, 20, 25, 30, 33, 6. I'm still having a 6. I will not be surprised that in China there will be some sort of, I don't know if referendum or some sort of consultation to the public, because there will be like a great decision to make in China. So I don't see actions here, but I see like a great decision where everybody is involved, or everybody knows about it, or is discussed. Is open on there. Let's have a look at what is Trump's strategy, because I don't think he can carry on like, oh, I do this and then I step back and then I try again. Let me see if what is behind all that. I'm gonna tell you something that is really, Trump, what he wants is war. And we can see it very easily here. The 10 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Chariot. Trump wants war. And the Chariot that we saw here, it says the Chinese people, they know. Jinping, he knows. Trump wants war against China. There is going to be a time, a moment when Trump, he's like, something need to change. This is not working. The only thing is what I see is not like finding a strategy where there is a win-win situation, or there is a negotiation, or there is some sort of, Trump want to provoke as much as possible to go to war. And something is gonna manage to get out of this. Because I see a Trump that, or whether there is something, some provocation or advance or something that he's getting, or some sort of attack or something he's gonna do, and he's going to be celebrating, like, look, we did this. And let's see if that comes to that point. Let's see China's reaction. We have on this side the Five of Pentacles in the past, the Hanged One, and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't see China sacrificing their position, their current position now, to go to war or anything. They will, for example, if there is, let's say, an attack on China, they will rebuild that, or they will do something. But I see like a very passive China. I don't see China attacking USA or re-attacking or contra-attacking or anything like that. They will try to be like as measured as possible in this situation. Even if it's US could do something very, very provocative against China, China is gonna, for us, it's more important our lifestyle and what we're doing than just responding with more war or more things. I think there will be measure. If there is a massive attack, no, I would say like there could be like a small attack or something that they do specific, that it could be in detriment of China. But China have a history that after the imperial China went into a lot of scarcity, a lot of European and British, and they were occupying China and everything, and they haven't forget about those times that they were very difficult for them. They know that what they have built up now and what they want for their future, because they want a good future. Look, 10 and the lovers. You know, they're gonna respond to Trump, but I don't see a counterattack from China. I don't see like a serious counterattack. But let's see, anything else that we need to know about China, USA, Trump, Jinping, that we don't know? We have here the Eight of Wands. This is keep coming more on the USA Trump side, and the Pentacles, as you see here, are more on the Chinese side. Obviously, China is doing much better economically, financially in many areas than USA, obviously. And USA, what you call this, like this, you know, this constantly pushing. And what I also have is a massive attack on information. I would say they're gonna keep doing some bad publicity on the Uyghurs, because the moon represents the Muslim countries. They may do something like that, something with the Uyghurs, or something with like a really bad propaganda or something, because the moon is in the middle. So China is going to carry on, their economy is going to carry on. What they're doing is, I see a China successful, and I see a USA that is going to still pushing forward their agenda. And their agenda is not very clear what it is with the moon there. I would say like they're going to still creating propaganda or creating things globally against China, or even provoking other countries to go against China. I think maybe the strategy from USA is saying with who you are with me or with China. This is, I think, is what we're gonna see in the next couple of months. Okay, so this is the reading for Trump, USA versus China. And please, if you have any questions, leave me your questions below. If you have any questions about the war on tariff, about USA economy, about China, about and that I can read with my cards, I will be very happy to do it. So I hope you have liked this video. Thank you very much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, for being part of this community, and I see you all in the next video. Thank you. Mwah.